beans! Welcome on into this wonderful, beautiful Thursday afternoon. Hello there, Modax. Hi, Mix. Hi, Dead Guy with the bacon again.
Dead_guy tells
Hi,
you to
Radonic.
use the bacon.
I understand this is a short stream, so hope you feel better.
Oh, I feel fine. It's just my shoulder's a bit sore. So yeah, we're going to be doing a little bit of a short stream today. I don't feel tired or anything. I just kind of feel my shoulder's a little bit on the fritz today, and if I play any games, I feel like I'm gonna hurt it even more. I mean, I felt the same way yesterday, but I thought my shoulder would be fine by today, and it doesn't seem to be. You know, when you play games a lot and you use your mouse a lot and you tense up a lot, and then you get that sore shoulderness. I don't know if you guys get it. I think it's called gamer shoulder. I think it's called that. I've got a bit of that. I mean, I think it's mostly because I've been playing Tarkov. With friends in them, and when playing Tarkov, I kind of tense up when I play like games like that. So I guess it's an FPS type of issue. I don't accept refunds, or you rightly deserve. Oh no, Dead Guy. Title belongs to you, Dead Guy. You're a cutie pie, you sweet bean. And hi, Mango. Hello, Cornethius, and hello, Mix, and Arian the Fox for how many streak? 3 stream streak, you sweet bean. And Cat Pig, hi bean. A shirt stream? No, it's a short stream. Did I say shirt? I could have said shirt. No, it's short. It's short, not shirt. You're a shirt. You're always short. You're a little cute. Listen, I'm a little bit. I'm not. I'm actually very tall, but I wish I was smaller. In real life, that is. Yeah, you cute one. Dead Guy is very adorable. Hi, Shaband. Hello, Scrubot. 60 stream streak, you sweet bean. So yeah, I'm gonna just kind of be doing a short stream today because I feel like I just need to, you know, like relax my shoulder, just rest up a bit, and I don't know. I also feel like I really wanted a little bit of a break, honestly. I mean, I've been recovering for the last few days, and it's just, I don't know. I just think I just need some me time. I need some me time. I mean, everybody deserves me time, right? I think I do. Osiris Orca, hello. Hi. Shifty Sage, what you booping for? I'll boop your face in a second. But yeah. I also have like a lot of things on my mind lately. I mean, like I've been streaming every single day since the beginning of the year, and we're closing up to a near end of an entire year, which was practically around this time. I decided my New Year's resolution was going to be me just doing a stream every single day, and it's gone fairly well. Fairly well. I didn't expect so much of a turnout of people coming around, but at the same time, I just wanted to do this because I want to prove to myself that I can do it, that I can stream every day, edit a video even if it's simple, just to make little VODs on YouTube, and post it every day, and also make a thumbnail for each of those VODs. I haven't uploaded my VOD today. I was kind of lazy, so I will upload in the next hour or two. You're the only one getting booped here. Listen, how dare you? I'll boop you guys if you want me to. But yeah, I just been like, I don't know, thinking about a couple of things. I think everyone kind of thinks about these things at some point in their lives, but I always think about whether or not I'm good enough. Good enough? I don't know. That's a thing that you guys go through. I have those thoughts again. If you guys know me and have been watching my streams for a long time, I kind of have like this pattern where I go back and I think about whether or not I'm good enough.
Pioneer is hugging Hawkeye Rio
To be something that I really want to be. I don't know. I don't know if that makes any sense. Today my mind's just riddled in like weirdness. Hi there, Pancat Gaming. Hello, Bean. So, yeah, today I just kind of feel like, I don't know. I just wish I never had ADHD, because like a lot of the time I feel like a lot of my social interactions and a lot of who I could be is kind of being pushed back because of the disorder I have. And I called ADHD disorder because ADHD is kind of a disorder. And I don't know. I also feel like I shouldn't be blaming disorders on the things who I am. But at the same time, it kind of is. Like, at the end of the day, I mean, I get medicine for it. And it works for the most part. But I need more. I don't know. Good day. Hi, Falco. I feel like I also have ADHD. I feel like a lot of people do. And that's not to mitigate like or minimize like ADHD as a disease. It's just like I don't know. I feel like a lot of people that have ADHD can also have better thought processes than I can. I don't know. I don't know if I make any sense, especially when I talk. And when I watch my streams, I don't feel like I do make any sense. I always look at my streams. I always think, man, that guy's cringe. That guy's cringe. Would I watch his stream? Probably not. But at the same time, I should love myself more. I don't know. You can't base your personality on one thing. Me. Oh. Cast a healer shoulder spell. This should work. Hopefully by tomorrow. Yeah, I hope my shoulder's fine tomorrow. It takes about a week or two before my shoulder does recover properly. I just don't wanna hurt it even further than it is right now. I need a close-up view. Okay, Bean. There we go. Is that what you want, Bean? Arian the Fox. I feel the same, the Duke. It's okay. I think you do a perfectly good job. I think so too. I mean, like, you guys prove it to me every single day that I do a good enough job even as a streamer. I don't know. I also look at other streamers and I know that they don't really put their hearts. No, hearts is not the right term. They don't really expose their hearts to their audience like I do. And I haven't done that in a long time. So I feel like it's good to kind of talk about sometimes. But at the same time, I know you guys don't come here to hear me whinging and whining about my own life. You're looking at it the wrong way. You should look at it differently. In spite of all the challenges, you might have look at all the thing you do have going. I see you. Hi, Snappy. Good night, Snappy. Well, I do come here for you, so yes, I do. I know you guys prove that I am good enough to be something to, I don't know, to entertain you guys. All I really wanted to do is be seen when I was on twitch.tv. When I first came, yeah? And all I wanted to do is have fun.
973 is hugging Snappy Symphony.
And yeah, it's been a long road of like 3.5 years. Pretty much. Almost 3.5 years. And I didn't really think I would be going for this long. Honestly, I think I think if I didn't choose to come to Twitch and relax here, I would still be working on my art and my commissions every single day. And it was kind of like, a cycle of process. I wouldn't have met my fiance. I wouldn't have done a lot of things, honestly. And my fiance, Aki, he believes in me. He thinks like I'm pretty incredible. And I think he's pretty incredible, honestly. I don't know. I want to be more, but I don't know how. And I don't know how to improve myself while doing it. I want to do a lot of things. I want to be a voice actor. I want to, I don't know, make a game. I've talked about that for like years, over a decade. I want to make a game that I've always wanted to create, but I constantly put it off because I'm busy with something or I don't have the drive to start it. No, you're awesome, Fatsy. Just continue being I will. You're like, you're such a cute cow. I want you two to be hugging ASAP. I want to be there. Actually, I want to be there in America because I feel like when I'm next to him, I feel a lot stronger as a person. And I feel a lot more confident in this person. So I want to be there. I want to actually be by his side. I want to be better for him. I want to look better. I want to be more healthier. I want a lot of things. But starting all those things of like pushing for change is quite difficult. I mean, like, I think most people, most people don't really understand how to start when it comes to that kind of stuff. And I'm on the same boat. Morning, Steve Bodie. They wanted to write a story about Versona's world for a long time. They do it. I guess that's easier said than done. I've told people to literally go do what they need to do so they can improve themselves, and also do what they need to do so they can, um, do the things they really want to do. And there's people that I talk about, uh, you know, pushing to do the things you need to do, um, to become happy. And it's easier said than done, but at the same time, like those posts are really motivational. I just wish it was like, I wish it was like a constant pep talk in your ear where you could just push yourself and drive yourself. But sometimes you kind of just get burnt out, or you do put too much time into one thing and you can't manage the rest of the time for all the things you need to do. And it's hard. It's really difficult. This year in particular, I've even started commissioning artists, like the artist who drew this little screen. I've been starting to do things like this now, because throughout my entire life, I always said, "Well, I would be able to do it. I can do this. I let me do art. Let me make a song. Let me sing. Let me freaking do animation. Let me make a model. Let me create all my emotes. Let me freaking, I don't know, make a game. Learn coding." That was one of the reasons why I learned coding, is because I want to make my own game. I can't rely on everyone. But I think you kind of have to. You kind of have to work together to be able to bring out things that you really want. Because you can't start a company alone, I guess you could say. You can't make your dreams come true alone. You kind of need people around you to help you push yourself and drive yourself into a direction that you really want to go to. Why ask when you can do it yourself? I know I try my best, but I guess the worst enemy is myself. They are learned to take it slowly. Oh, Russ, we love you, Russ. Hi, Wacklebutt. My shoulder's a bit sore today, so I'm doing a little bit of a short stream. So yeah, like
Anton Aaron 1 wants you to flip the birdie at them.
that. So yeah, that's about it. That's the kind of things I've been thinking about lately. I don't think it's like imposter syndrome, because I think imposter syndrome is kind of the opposite. Like you get a lot, but you don't feel like you deserve it. I think that's imposter syndrome. I'm not quite sure what you would call a syndrome where you would
Master Oshawott
feel
wants
like
to know
you
what
could
chat smells like.
you could do more, but you can't do more. Just give me a second. You smell like distraction, so I'm disabling channel points. Roll our own worst enemy. We are. And I don't know. I want to do better. I want to be better, and I want to be able to vocalize my thoughts better, even around friends. And it's really fucking difficult. It's really difficult to speak, especially when I'm interrupted, like with the channel points and stuff like that as well. I find it really, really difficult to, express my thoughts in a meaningful way. And also, I don't know, like, talk. I think talking is like the most difficult thing for me. And I know that seems like a little weird, coming from somebody that literally talks all the time on their streams and says the most random basic shit. But even when I watch my streams back, a lot of my conversations, a lot of what my thought processes are kind of weird and, I don't know, mixed together with other things. Like I'm focusing on the game, and I would be focusing on different thought patterns, and I would say random words or sentences that don't really make sense, as well, at least to me, when I listen back to them. Right, you've fallen under not wanting to bother others, so you just do it yourself. Yeah, I feel what you want. I just want to be better. I want to be a better content creator. And I want to follow dreams that I've always wanted to follow. And the more that I procrastinate or like hold myself back, the further away those dreams become. It's kind of like that animation with the lady, like she was like a little girl. She gets balloons and she writes things on the balloons. like what she wants once in her life one day, and all that kind of stuff. And then she's like this old woman, and she's like driving a bicycle, and then she's just like, I'm gonna let them go because those were my wishes, but I can't get them now, and I kind of feel that. But the wishes that I want are almost unobtainable. Being able to
Nanuk, 38 months baby. Time flies so fast.
thank you, Alan Lee, for 38 months of tier one. Um, how do I explain it? The things that I really want aren't the type of. I don't have the mental fortitude to be the things that I really want to be, but I really want to be the things that I can't do, and it's a struggle. It's a struggle, and I don't know how to do it. And I've come back to this thought process for many, many years. And I've talked about this on my stream before. But the last time I talked about it, I kind of ended up bawling my eyes out in front of all of you because it's something I can't do. And it's like telling somebody who doesn't have any legs that they can walk, but they are unable to without help. And the type of help that I need can't actually work out for me because I've tried for many years. Things like that. And I know this conversation sounds a little weird, but like what I'm trying to get at is I wish I could talk better. I wish I could be a better spokesman. I wish I could articulate my thoughts properly and be grounded while doing it. I wish I could be witty enough to respond to things on the fly without needing to struggle so much to get to that point. And that's my shortcomings. And as a content creator, I feel like that's something that you really fucking need. You really, really need to be more when it comes to socializing. And it sucks. Hi, LaFlazeless. Hi, Bean. Hi to Frizzy Bush.
Nanook, how are you, Super Odd?
Hi, Logly. But yeah, I see you guys are waving each other and stuff like that. But I just want to leave it that. I hate how I'll feel like I'm getting a hold of life and a random boulder of life struggle just falls on top of me out of nowhere. I think you're doing a good job of socializing right now. Zane, the thing is, like, I want to be more. I want to be able to. I want to be somebody who can go on a stage and could say things that make people laugh and say things that could make people cry and just be better at talking. I don't know what you call that. A spokesperson? I don't know. Charismatic? I want to be more charismatic. And I would really and so many of my friends are actually really good at doing something like that. I feel like they could literally light up the room by just being there and just saying one simple sentence, and everyone's like, "Oh yeah, great." But if I opened up my
Best
mouth,
way to support the stream is to get Streamloot cards. Check out chat for more details.
as you can understand, like every time somebody talks, I always interrupt myself. That's the one thing I always come back to when I talk about on my streams. I always tell people like the reason why I can talk this much is because I'm not being interrupted. But if I'm around people, I constantly feel like I'm going to be interrupted because then I don't try. And I really want to continue trying. It's just hard. You're kind of on the stage right now. I know. I I don't think you understand what I mean. I don't think anyone does. Imagine when you watch a movie and Morgan Freeman's there. Anything he says, people listen to and understand, and he can articulate the words that he has put in front of him, and he's able to say them with confidence, and people listen, and people are in awe. I want to get to that point. And I feel like I'm a baby compared to people like that. I want to do that. You struggle to still a light you bring to others. It's not that. I can bring light to others. It's I want to be more. That's the thing. It's not about everyone else. It's about me liking who I am at the end of the day. You certainly get in there. I'm trying. You feel comfortable though. Maybe you would be the one people see the most in a room. What the hell's a room? Hi, Danako. Hi, Bean. Maybe you want what you aren't as a person, and you are enough for us here and now, and you can try to practice speeches. I suppose I can. It's just a struggle. It's so outside my grasp. Thing is, like, sometimes, some days when I'm like, when I have the energy, or even when I don't have the energy, I feel like I can be that person. But other days, it's just a constant struggle to tell people what I want them to hear, or what I want to tell them. I don't know. When I'm like talking to my friends, for example, sometimes I would get stuck in my sentences and I would think about a word that is so simple, but I can't get it, and it's at the tip of my tongue, and I lose conversation. I lose interest so easily because I can't get that single little word. That's basically my everyday life. And it's kind of how it is right now. I'm struggling to articulate what I want to actually tell you guys. And I think a lot of you get what I'm trying to say. Kind of. Takes years to change yourself and the way you see yourself. It's okay. You're getting there slowly. No, I don't think I've changed. Like, at all. In the last 3 years. I don't think I've changed a single bit. I'm still the same person that I was 3 years ago. I'm just a person that goes on the internet, has fun playing games and talking to people and talking to you guys. And wants more. Not more with you guys. I meant, like, just wants to be more for you guys. Sorry, I might have said that incorrectly. Hi, Buff Werewolf Dragon. But yeah, I know it takes a long time. I feel like when I go to America, I think the first thing I want to do is I want to pull Aki into improvisation classes, because I feel like improvisation might actually really help strengthen the way I socialize. Because I feel like people who improv always think about continuing the sentences that they're saying and always being on the positive side, always looking at everything is correct, everything is now. And I feel like a class like that would actually benefit me a lot more. Sounds good to me. It's a good idea. Have Aki there as a great support too. Oh, well, Aki's... if Aki doesn't come, I need somebody to drive me. I think I get it. You feel like in a crowd, and you tend to often become the wallflower. When you want to be more a part of what's going on, I want to be like my friends. I want to be somebody who lights up the room when people come around. And I know, like, a lot of people are go, oh, you're probably gonna say, like, oh yeah, look, you light up the room when you come around. I love seeing your streams and stuff like that. That's fine. I want to do that for strangers. I want to do that for people that don't know me. I want people to like me initially and not look at me and go like, who's this tall, shy person that's in the corner of the room or standing next to this guy? I want to be confident, and it's a struggle. You are for me a hero. You're a hero being. Some you can motivate, others inspire them, including myself. I want to support you on your way to reach your goals. Oh, fancy. If you turn into someone else, someone you look up to, who is going to be you. I don't know. Be yourself, I guess. I know that sounds like a little hypocritical of me saying when I literally said I want to be like more like the other people around me. It just, I don't know. I guess the best thing to do is to go to improv classes. I don't think I will get any here in South Africa, especially locally nearby. But maybe when I'm living with Aki, we can find something like that. Bye, Shabet. Have a good day, Bean. The technical term is chauffeur, unless the chauffeur sparkling driver. No, chauffeur. But if you turn into someone else, it's not support. No, it's not that. I want Aki to join me, but like, I don't want him to like cart me around everywhere. You want improv, or would you like DM? I've DM'd D&D campaigns for years, but I would do improvisation. But this is with people I know. There's a difference. There's a difference between being confident around people that you're confident around, that know you and care about you and you can trust them initially, than strangers and speaking to an audience. There's a complete difference between D&D, all right, around friends, and D&D around complete and utter strangers. That's the thing. Get me as a player and I would derail at every opportunity. I was told that I have a sort of a therapist vibe when I'm around people because I just listen to their problems. I used to listen a lot more than anything. Listening was like one of my superpowers. But at the same time, I always like to talk as well. I feel like, I don't know if this is an ADHD thing. I don't think it is an ADHD thing. It's just an anxiety thing or a way of wanting to help people. But like when people talk about my problems around me, I tend to go like, oh, I went through something similar, and then I proceed with a similar story. And I'm like, wait, this is not about you. This is not about me. This is about you. I'm sorry. I could see the therapist vibe, yeah. But with Russ, yeah, probably, yeah. But yeah, I'm like, I don't think I can be a therapist because the fact that I constantly talk instead of just listening the whole time. And when I talk, I don't usually make a lot of sense as well. That is human nature to share things about themselves, I suppose. Is it human nature? I don't know. I feel like a lot of people are good at like giving proper advice instead of sharing stories about themselves. Meanwhile, I'm screaming inside, wondering who are these people? Ooh, excuse me, got a bit of asthma. Empathizing by sharing yourself. I'm at the opposite. I can listen to people's problems and not care. No, I care a lot. I care about everyone. Because if I care about everyone, I could also care about myself. I guess that's my whole go-to. It's not to say that people who don't care about other people don't care about themselves. I'm just saying that's the kind of the motto I live by. I just noticed the image on the 5th background strip. What are you talking about? You talking about the one with Animal Crossing? Autism or ADHD? 2 types. I have ADHD, but I'm not autistic. But I do have a lot of autistic friends. I kind of relate more to them than anything else. By the way, I really feel you're on the shoulder pain Slept on Mind Funny last night. Oh, this is more of gamer shoulder. Like, when you kind of hold your arm up a lot and then kind of use the mouse to like do things in games, and then you kind of strain your shoulder because the muscle just where your neck is constantly tensed, and eventually it hurts and then gets badly injured through just gaming, and you didn't stretch enough to get it there. Now every time you raise your arm it just feels like pain. That's basically what I have. Autism diagnosed, and I don't agree with it. I see way more similarities with ADHD, which is getting checked at some point. Ah. Wheezy, why are you a bean? Because you're a bean, sweet bean. Care about yourself more. Listen, you care about yourself more. Hi, Longby. Listen to yourself. I had that the other day. It makes sleep annoying with the whole the shoulder pain thing. I mean, like, it's not hurting me while I'm sleeping. Like, me lying down in the bed actually helps a lot. It's just the strain of the muscle between the neck tendon and the upper shoulder tendon, and then somewhat on the upper back section, somewhere around there. It's just kind of sore. Irvy, take a good care, okay? Yeah, Irvy, go take good care, okay? Hi, and Shy. Hi, B. It's been a while. Yeah, I've been kind of talking for the last 30 minutes. And we actually rounded the music up back to the point of the start of the stream. Interested? It's a cutie chai. As long as you take care of yourself. Well, yeah. Take care of yourself as well, High Lugly. We care about you. I don't know. Do you guys like conversations like this? I do feel like I like to talk about things, especially when they're on my mind. But I also feel like maybe stream's not the place for it. I don't know if that makes a lot of sense. About your thoughts, I had these kind of thoughts 2 days ago and yesterday, and I'm currently on my way up again. I I I mean, like 2 days ago, I felt really, really happy. And I was really content with myself. But some days I wake up and I go like, you know what I mean? Yeah, these are good talks. Now, see, I want to share my emotions in a healthy, meaningful way instead of bottling it up. Because I feel like bottling it up has actually caused more issues than anything else. It's nice to see people being real. Well, I try to be as real as possible. A lot of the time I'm very hyperactive. So when you see me being jokey around, that's actually kind of how I am sometimes. Or how I am deep inside. That wants to be shared. But no one gets to interrupt me because I'm on stream. And no one gets to tell me to stop because I can just go tell points disabled. I mean, it is your stream. If you wish to share, then share. Also love this. Oh. Well, I love you, Bean. ADHD causes for me really often mood swipes. Uh, I guess that's true. I think because when you have ADHD that gets not undiagnosed but untreated, when growing up, you kind of gather depression and anxiety, and those left untreated can hurt you later in life, and that has hurt me quite a lot later in life. So I have, like, believe it or not, I have social anxiety. I have a lot of social anxiety, and I think most of it stems from my old friendship group, because they used to tell me to be less of who I am and be more who they are, so that I could fit into their group, I guess, which it was. And I kind of had to learn not to be excitable and happy and happy-go-lucky, and I had to be more. I have to have meaningful conversations and talk about subjects in a serious manner so that we can all sit together and enjoy playing D&D, which is kind of weird to say because D&D is kind of like one of those games where you should be something that you aren't, but at the same time, you shouldn't be too serious about it. My first D&D group was full of what do you call? Can't remember the term for it. See, my brain doesn't work so much today. rule lawyers, I guess you could say. I think rule lawyers are they were a bunch of rule lawyers, so they always liked, oh, we have to do this by the book and this by the book and that and that and that. Our dragons don't do that. Blah 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 blah. You can't do this in the presence of that. You can't do that. And I'm just like, oh god, oh boy, yeah. That was my first D&D group, and the only reason I kept on with that group is because I like D&D. Because I was like, wow, RPG game, and I can do whatever I like. That's so cool. I got a piece of paper. I'm gonna do a lot of things. I have so many ideas, and a lot of the times those ideas never really came into fruition. It was all more just sitting there and just enjoying the story that the DM was saying, and trying to be the next witty person in the room to make the most epic role possible. I don't know if that makes sense. That does make sense because it's D&D. No D&D is better than bad D&D. Is it no D&D is better, or no comma D&D is better than bad D&D? If people want to be real lawyers, they should bring a jury to every game. Oh, after a while, after many years, and after I left that group, and I made other friends, and I felt a lot more included and stuff like that, and I started doing my own D&D sessions. I had like one friend that constantly said, you can't do that. That's not what happens. This character doesn't do that. That enemy doesn't have that ability. Blah, 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 blah. You can't roll for this. Rolling for this is for this purpose. Blah, blah, blah. And it's just like, everyone at the table, besides himself, always came to me and said, like, I really don't want to play with this person anymore. And I felt so bad because I'm a very empathetic person. I don't want to exclude people, so I never excluded them. So I was kind of like damaging the group by just leaving them in the group the whole time. I told my DM, I'm a furry. I know what a dragon do. Uh-oh. Well, you can't tell the DM that. The DM kind of has the last say within D&D, but a DM also needs to give you room, give room for you to make the sessions and the play style the way that you would enjoy it at the same time. But at the same time, if a DM says, the dragon does this, the dragon makes a bowl of ice cream, the dragon fucking makes a bowl of ice cream, don't tell the DM, no, dragons won't make a bowl of ice cream because they will blow fire everywhere. That's basically what I mean. Like, I've had people that did that too. So that's the cool thing about D&D, or like any tabletop RPG, is that books, even in like, I think it's in the Player's Handbook or the Dungeon Master's Guide in D&D, they say that the book is a guideline, not a rule book. Like a complete set in stone rule book. It's a guideline on how to play D&D, but not what D&D should be about. And D&D should be about fun, having fun, being around people, role-playing, and just enjoying the session. So at the end of the session, you could go like, wow, that was a memorable session. I had so much fun with around friends, and you leave happy. That's basically what it is. The second one I disliked a lot. I played Pathfinder with two different groups. One was focused, was on role playing, which I really enjoyed. The other one was a power level exploit group, and the DM who wanted to rule every action you do, like breathe in for a barbarian. What does that mean? Who has low intelligence score? What do you mean breathe in for an intelligent for a barbarian? I like my rules. Tell me my rules. I like rules too, but they can be like, you know, twisted a little bit just to make the game more enjoyable. I mean, like, if you get hit, and the DM tells you don't roll a d4 for your dagger or your punch or whatever, roll a d100 for damage, then maybe that's a little bit too much. Okay, I'm not talking about those rules. I'm talking about rules where I don't know. If a drow had to cast something on you, and instead of rolling, I don't know, a wisdom saving throw, the DM says you don't do that. It actually goes into like it happens to you, but the only reason is what they're going to explain next. Things like that. I know rule 0. DM has the last say about the rules. Yeah, I wasn't like a guy that always constantly pushed the rules on everyone else. But what I did do is make it known to people when they did something incredibly stupid. I would be like, seriously, really, like I had a friend, like I had a friend. Okay, I made a whole session, and it was a good session. But this is my first and last time I ever like stopped in, like I ever made a whole session from start to finish, because you never expect players to do things like this. So they're on a cliffside, and the only way to get from point A to point B is to follow a long path, which are miles and miles down this cliffside. And the only way to safely get down there wouldn't be to featherfall, but is to take the road with the people they're journeying with. And I made it very clear. With the other group that the NPC group, that there's no way to get down there other than freaking walking down this incredible chasm, and there was a reason for that, a big reason. And he found out very, very soon when he said, "I'm gonna jump off the cliffside," and I was just like, why? Why? I wanted Harpy match on cliffside. I wanted a Harpy cool. I made art for it. I made everything. I made all the little assets for it. They were gonna play on the cliffside. I made all the things that cool that was gonna happen, like avalanches and shit. And then I was like, oh, I got little rocks here. I'm gonna jump. And just like a kilometer before I land, I cast Featherfall. And I tell him, you safely make it to the bottom of the cliff, narrowing dodging the cries and screams of feathery beasts along the way. And you guys like, cool. Now everyone else is like, we don't have Featherfall. and then he was like, and then I literally stopped him. I said, they're too far away for you to talk. And he had no spells or anything to be able to, like, you know, listen from far away. And even though there is something like that, but he didn't have anything like that. I was like, you're now separated from the group. And he was like, okay, I'm going to go into the woods and run. I'm like, okay. This is like 5 minutes into the thing. And I was like, okay, where are you going to go? Oh, I'm just going to run away. I'm going to take everything and run. And I'm like, what, you mean like all their belongings? Yep. I was just like, what are you talking about? What? and I was just like, Jesus, dude, you can't do this. No, oh my God. There was a whole session of him sitting there because there was absolutely F all he could do in his campaign. He literally said, I run away. I'm making a new character. I played Magic the Gathering people with Japanese cards. Oh. So he pretty much abandoned the party. He did. Why did he even drive to my house if he didn't want to play? I asked him, do you want to play the game? He was like, yeah, but I'm getting bored of my character. I'm just like, now in the start of the session? Are you serious? I was so upset. I was like, dude, I made something special for him. And he just up and left. Obviously, he didn't know I made something special for him because, like, you wouldn't have known. But I was so annoyed as a DM. I was just like, why? Being a squirt bottle when you're a DM, always bring a squirt bottle when you DM. Yep. So, yeah. kind of the last time they kind of played in our group. They kind of never came around after that. I guess it's because I got very annoyed. I just want to jump off a cliff with feather falling and run after that. This character boring. Yep, that checks out. I now have an app to scan the cards. Ooh. The Magic the Gathering cards. I've been talking for like almost an hour now. Sorry, Beans. This was going to be a short stream. I mean, like, I can stream. I just shoulder sore. I don't want to stream like game. And I don't want to be boring talking about no conversation, but I've been like talking about a lot of things during the stream, which is interesting. But I you know what? Before the stop raid thing goes away because it takes about an hour and then like it gets enabled again. Let's go raid out into somebody. But before I do that, can I have some pause in chat for YouTube? YouTube, I'm sorry I had a short 45-minute stream today. I mean, like, this is probably the longest short stream I've had in a long time. It's interesting. But YouTube, you have yourself a great day, great morning, great afternoon, and a good night. Sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite. And tomorrow we'll be playing Kingdom Hearts with Aki because Kingdom Hearts. We have to get back into it. Kingdom Hearts 2, that is. Bye, YouTube. Bye. Mwah!